Welcome to SuiteTrails, your ultimate guide to exploring the cultural wonders of Paris. In this video, we'll be sharing 7 must-visit attractions and activities that will immerse you in the enchanting beauty of the City of Love. Remember that you have the links to all the activities in the description. Number 1. Delve into the historical city of Paris and explore the Montmartre area with your expert guide. Start at the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, see famous landmarks, such as Moulin de la Galette, Place du Tertre, Picasso's studio, and more. Learn how the area transformed into a neighborhood popular with artists. Meet your guide at the Sacré-Cœur on La Place Saint-Pierre to start your tour. Then, learn some details about this amazing basilica, and discover the largest mosaic in the world, the Sacred Heart of Jesus, venerated by the Virgin Mary, Joan d'Arc, and the Archangel Saint Michel, with your guide. After your visit to the basilica, stroll along the winding streets of the artists' village. Pass by key landmarks, including the Place du Tertre, the Moulin de la Galette, Picasso's studio, the Pink House, the vineyards, and also cabarets and alleys which form the bohemian village of Montmartre. Learn how the district of Paris was transformed from an agricultural village known for mills to a popular neighborhood frequented by famous artists, such as Picasso, Van Gogh, Dalida, Aznavour, and Salvador Dali, as well as revolutionaries who played an important role in the city's history. Number 2. Travel through Normandy on the way to the medieval Mont Saint-Michel on a day trip from Paris aboard an air-conditioned bus. Choose to go alone, with a live guide, or with an audio guide. Discover the UNESCO-listed island and its Gothic abbey. Learn of its fascinating history and legendary stories. Depart Paris and travel through the French countryside by an air-conditioned bus to the amazing fortified city of Mont Saint-Michel off the Normandy coast. Sit back and relax and get stunning views of the countryside along the way. Stop for a break at a nearby village dating back to the days of the Normans, and stroll the winding streets and narrow pathways to find the best views of the bay. Continue to the mouth of the Couesnon River, where Mont Saint-Michel was built on an islet just a few hundred meters from the mainland. Spend the afternoon exploring the remarkable monuments of the walled city, classified as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO since 1979. Take time to discover the rocky islet at your own pace. Climb along the ramparts to make your way up to the abbey at the top of the town. Visit the Abbey of Mont Saint-Michel with an included entrance ticket. This Benedictine building has played a vital role in the history of the commune and the feudal society it represents. Marvel at this magnificent example of Gothic architecture from the early 13th century. Admire views of the surrounding bay before leaving Mont Saint-Michel in the late afternoon. Be driven back to the French capital to get dropped off at the starting point. Number 3. Of course, you will see the main highlights of the Louvre like Mona Lisa, Venus of Milo, and Nike of Samothrace, but this is by far not all. We will show you the Louvre as the castle where kings and emperors lived between the 16th and the 19th century and tell you many funny and thrilling stories about their life in their old Parisian residence. Number 4. Boasting an eclectic and ostentatious Baroque design, the Opéra Garnier is one of the most extravagant representations of Second Empire architecture in France. Benefit from quick and easy access to this magnificent building in the center of Paris. Inaugurated in 1875 and named after its exciting young architect, Charles Garnier, it is the largest opera house in Europe. You will set eyes on the writhing snakes of the bronze Pythonese sculpture before climbing the double stairway of the Grand Escalier, main staircase. Imagine the swish of crinolines as you admire the breathtaking decor and stroll through vast foyers, filled with sparkling mosaics, colorful marble columns, and gold leaf flourishes. Everywhere you look will be a feast for the eyes. You will receive your digital ticket directly after your booking. Just show it at the opera visit entrance to enjoy your visit. Number 5. For a long time, before becoming a museum in 1793, the Louvre was one of the main residences of the kings of France. Located in the heart of Paris, it covers an area of 73,000 square meters and houses the largest collection of artworks in the world, from civilizations over 7,000 years old to the 19th century. The collections of the museum are divided into 8 departments, Egyptian antiquities, Greek, Etruscan and Roman antiquities, Oriental antiquities, Islamic art, paintings, sculptures, artworks and graphics. Upon arrival, admire this masterpiece painted by Leonardo da Vinci in 1506 and one of the most famous portraits of women in the world. The host will let you enjoy the museum at your own pace. Number 6. Visit the Palace and Gardens of Versailles with a pre-booked one-day full-access pass. Explore the ornate state apartments and breathtaking Hall of Mirrors inside the official residence of the French monarchy from 1682 to 1789. Learn more about Louis XIV and other French royals. Get a sense of life in the French court as you take a walk through the glittering Hall of Mirrors. Stroll through the legendary gardens at your own pace and admire fountains, sculptures, and beautifully manicured lawns. Enjoy access to the Grand and Petit Trianon in their own grounds. See where the Sun King would entertain in private and where he would go to escape the rigors of court life. Then, go to Marie Antoinette's estate and discover where she would seek refuge in private. During spring and summer, choose the fountain and musical garden option to enjoy a spectacular fountain show or the iconic musical gardens to finish off your visit. Horace Vernet exhibition to be held at the Palace of Versailles from the 14th of November 2023 to the 17th of March 2024. Number 7. Skip the Louvre's famously long lines and visit the museum's must-see attractions. Your expert guide will unveil subtle details most visitors never learn about the works of art on show. Discover the Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, and the Winged Victory of Samothrace. The tour also features Greek and Roman antiquities like the 4,000-year-old Great Sphinx of Tanis, other recognizable works by Da Vinci and Raphael, and highlights of the French Romantic period. Sculptures like Michelangelo's Dying Slave and Antonio Canova's Psyche revived by Cupid's Kiss add another dimension to the experience. In the Apollo Gallery, you'll glimpse the Louvre's own history as the royal palace, before Louis XIV relocated the court to Versailles. The equally opulent decor of the Second Empire is also preserved in the Napoleon apartments. After the tour, you can continue exploring the Louvre at your leisure. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.